Hello, everyone. Welcome. We are in the Sage Circle Alliance's StreamYard, bringing this broadcast to you. I'm Velin Hawkins. I'm co founder of Vegan Visibility Productions and co host of the Veganpreneur Revolution podcast. And I am part of the Sage Circle Alliance, along with my dear friend here, Janet Pearson. Now, before Janet and I start our conversation, I want you to know a little bit about the Sage Circle Alliance because it's important not just for you to know, but for you to get the feeling of how it is and why it is that you might want to be a part of this dynamic organization as well. And if you aren't aware, the Sage Circle Alliance really is about the future of plant-based lifestyle. It's now. And a lot of the conversations that we have now in the think tank group, in the marketing group, are about what can we do now to help create the bigger momentum in this movement that we're in for the benefit of people's health, for compassion, people's compassion, and compassion to all sentient beings that inhabit the earth with us. And basically for saving our planet. We had a lot of conversation about, is it protecting our planet? Is it just, healing our planet? And we came to the conclusion that it was very important for us to realize that we're at a point now where it's about saving our planet. And the Sage Circle Alliance was born of a dream of one of the founders, Paul Chatlin, and one of the first people to jump at his question about, is anybody interested, was co-founder Meryl Fury. And today, Sage Circle is on. We are more than an idea. We are more than in the planning stages. We launched yesterday, and we are going to go daily with a little bit of information from our founding members, from our founders, and from those of us who are passionate about fostering the growth and collaboration and the excellence within this ever-evolving landscape of veganism, of business, of technology. And the Sage Circle Alliance was really a dynamic network of plant-based industry leaders, professionals, medical professionals, thought leaders, chefs, YouTube celebrities, innovators, and we strive to cultivate an environment where knowledge is shared and connections are forged, insights are leveraged, and we get to solve some serious problems, creating impactful change in people's health, the welfare of animals, and for saving the planet. And we want more to join us in this. I grew up hearing the saying and said it around my kids, it takes a village to raise a child. Well, it's going to take a village to create the momentum that this movement is really deserving of and needs. And with that said, I'm going to introduce my friend Janet Pearson. I know Janet from a couple of places. Well, I'll say one other place where she's been very active before coming into the Sage Circle Alliance, and I've really gotten to know her here. And so, Janet, hi. I'm so glad you joined me today.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm excited to learn more about you and share my reason for getting involved and volunteering for Sage Circle Alliance.
Awesome. Well, why don't we start with what's your story? How did you get started on this plant-based vegan journey? What's been your experience, and how did you get to the Sage Circle Alliance?
Well, I was invited to join the Sage Circle Alliance by Meryl because I'm a board member with her on the organization Plant Based Nutrition Movement. I've been actively supporting the child's nutrition as well as miscellaneous events our annual picnic, a podcast monthly that we do, and it's called a delicious, nutritious adventure. I do that monthly with another board member. So being a leader with plant-based nutrition, Meryl told me about this exciting collaboration and invited me since I had, the time and some creative ideas that I've shared with her. She thought I could be an asset. So I'm happy to volunteer and to help. But my plant based journey started probably in about 2012 when I first saw Dr. Furman on PBS. I was amazed at how he was talking about plants could heal and reverse and prevent diseases. My dad had passed away of cancer at a young age, and my mom's family all had heart disease. So, with that genetic inheritance, I was always interested in how could I prevent these diseases. And he kind of sparked my interest. And after reading a little more, I changed, slowly changed, but didn't know any vegans, didn't know any plant based people. So just thought the healthy American diet was the way to go. And then I heard Dr. Kim Williams randomly found myself at a veggie fest about 2015, and all the data he presented. I think the experts say when you present to a group, you have about, I don't know, 10 to 12 slides. He had, I think, 160 slides, 160 slides
Wow.
presentation, and I was overwhelmed with the scientific data. And I didn't know anyone doing this, but I was determined to find other people in my area because I knew there had to be people, and I just need to find them. And one thing led to another. I met Sid Natter online. I was just searching for people in my area. She's about 30 minutes from me, and she's actually a member now of the Sage Circle Alliance. And she was so wonderful and opening, and opened her home, invited me to a potluck in her home so I could meet other people in my area. And she told me about the plant pure communities. And I've always been a leader. I started in Girl Scouts and as a youth, and I was very shy as a youth, afraid to talk to people, afraid to do things like this, talking to the public or speaking. But through Scouts, I kind of grew in my confidence and learned how to speak a little better with people, more comfortable and not so anxiously. And I'm always learning more and more about the plant based world, and love to collaborate with more leaders.
Well, that's a fabulous story. And I know that you are huge when it comes to sharing about the plant-based lifestyle. Tell our audience one of the recent things that you did that really brought the fact that when you're living this lifestyle and you're just expressing to people how happy you are doing what you're doing, that things happen. Tell us a story.
I'm happy to. I've always, in my professional life, I was in sales, sold worked for different companies. So I knew networking was the key to meet the people that I needed to meet instead of just cold calling. It's more of a warm introduction. So I was able there was a first time event recently, just 2 weeks ago, called Veggie Fest in Joliet, which I'm in the southwest suburban area of Chicago, and very meat heavy barbecue, pizza, taco restaurants everywhere, and not a whole lot of veg friendly or veg forward restaurants in the area. But I was asked to do a cooking demo there, and through that, I've networked with two other people that were in my area. I found one, a wonderful lady. We met for lunch already. I had a phone call with another. Today I'm going on a hike with a group that is in my area, hiking in the woods and breathing in the fresh, forest. and being in nature. So you really need to get out there and do things. And when you do things, you need to exchange contact information with people. So that will lead you to new opportunities to meet more people and connect. So I do enjoy connecting with people and introducing people to other people that I know to help them in their business.
That's awesome. That is so cool. I love doing that as well. I recently found out in my area, I live in the Atlanta metro area, and I recently found out we did a podcast, and one of the doctors we interviewed was talking about how she was doing walk with the doc. And so I thought, it wasn't the first time that I had heard about it, and I've been actually looking for something like that. And I said, let me just look up walk with a doc. And I found out that not only is it an international organization, but there are so many walk with a doc groups in the metro Atlanta area that I was like, okay, I'm set now. And I feel the same way. When you get out and meet people like that, you create the warm introductions because you're there in person, and you can forge those kind of relationships with the follow-up for lunch. And I've always talked about finding the vegan restaurants in the Atlanta area. One of the pieces of news that I found a couple of weeks ago was that there has been a 243% increase in vegan restaurants in the Atlanta metro area over the last year. And I said, well, that means I should be finding some now. And I actually have been. And, you can go to a vegan restaurant and test it out by yourself. But what better way to get to know people is to say, hey, I just found out about this vegan restaurant. Let's meet there and have lunch. And yes, what you're doing, Janet, is so great as an example for others. Thank you. Now, the Sage Circle Alliance attracted you, obviously, and you elected to come in and actually stand for being the volunteer coordinator. So tell us a little bit about what your thoughts are and what your vision is as the volunteer coordinator.
Well, I've been coordinating volunteers for the plant-based nutrition movement. And I find on our website, there are many people out there that do want to get involved in their community. They want to find and locate, like I did when I first knew I wanted to learn more on how to be plant based, how to cook this way, how to shop this way, how to eat this way, and maintain the lifestyle. I needed friends in my circle because we all know, and I'm sure people listening have heard, you become like the five people that you hang around most. So if you hang around with non-vegan, non-plant-based people, it will be really hard to maintain that status, being the only one. So if you hang around with plant-based people, it's a little easier and more fun. So I have been talking for the last year and a half to people coming into our plant-based nutrition movement, finding us by Googling. And I find most of them, they want to be in their community. They want to meet other people. They don't have the resources that I've found over the 10 years that I've been involved searching for things myself. So they just need to be able to have those resources and find their fit. I've met people that wanted to work with shelters and feed people that come to the shelters and offer plant-based meals. I've met people that just want to start a potluck. I've met in their area with like-minded friends but didn't know how to do that. And I've introduced them to ways and, the other organizations that are doing that, like building healthy communities. And I've also found people that want to work with youth, with scout groups, youth groups in their churches, or seniors. So everyone has their niche and their passion based on their time allowed, and I've been supporting them. So I want to do the same thing for volunteers that approach Sage Circle Alliance, and do some of the same work, find like-minded people and connect them on, in our community.
That's amazing. Well, tell us one of the biggest things that you feel is an advantage for professionals and the medical professionals, the health and wellness professionals, from fitness coaches to nutrition coaches, um, everyone who could be interested in the SEA. What is one of the things that you think is a major benefit for them?
Well, every profession and organization has an organization, has an association. I've always been involved in a professional women's networking group in my area. And through that, I've built great friends, lifelong friends, like minded, positive women that are making things happen. And whether you're a medical professional, a fitness, a yoga, uh, chef, interest in culinary, whatever your interest is, hiking, there's a group for you. And when you join that organization of like minded people, you then will meet and build other people, because it's, two or three generations down the line of who do I know immediately, who do they know, what's their circle of friends, and it just, blossoms to basically expand your business, expand your reach, your circle of influence. And it's very important today.
It really is. And the SEA membership includes things like recognition in the newsletter. And when you do create collaborative events, you have the opportunity to list them in the upcoming events on the website. You get to even have a badge, a Sage Circle Alliance badge that you can put on your website so that people actually know that you're a part of the Sage Circle Alliance and can check you out as far as the offerings that you have and give on the Sage Circle Alliance's website. So it's just like you said, Janet, when you join an organization, those are some of the things that you look for. Who can I connect with? Is this the group that has people in it that I can connect with, and making those meaningful connections? We don't just look at one-offs. We look at the long-standing, lasting relationship building and mutual benefits for all that are a part of the Sage Circle Alliance. Now, when you're looking at volunteers and they're all over the country, and we intend to expand globally. So how is it that you see that people will be able to really make that connection if they're not in your local community?
Well, when you are individual, you're an individual. But when it only takes one or two connections in your area, and some people don't know where to start. So when a volunteer will contact me, I will email them as fast as I can, have a either text conversation going, email conversation based on their time zone, set up a phone call to see basically voice Zoom or a phone call, and see where they're looking, where their passion is, where they are looking, and how much time they would like to spend in their community, and what their goals are. So I like almost like getting a feel of what their ideas are, and then connecting them with one of our teams. We have our think tank, we have our speakers, we have speakers bureau. They may want to tie in and speak more at libraries or small groups in their area and need some help. How do I do that? Or they may have some great ideas and want to be tied in with the think tank or the marketing. We have many groups and we'll be forming more. So fitting people in, whether they're a business, a solopreneur, a larger corporation that wants to start a wellness program, a medical center, hospital, school, I feel we could really expand and connect people, make those connections on a larger level that people would not be able to do on their own.
Excellent. Yes, I totally agree. And I love it that you bring so much, a wealth of experience and passion to doing the coordinating of the volunteers who can help you to make those connections and foster those connections. I think it's so important for organizations to have someone in your capacity because you're kind of like the glue that holds things together because especially as the SEA, it's a nonprofit organization, we're actually looking at um, coordinating with other nonprofit organizations to see how we can support each other. And, I love how you brought in the schools and the community centers and, hospitals. And we're looking at so many great opportunities that we know one person can get things started in a lot of ways. But as the organization grows, we need more volunteers and we have more areas that you're able to volunteer in. I even love how you mentioned the Speakers Bureau. Well, wouldn't it be nice if, I'm a speaker, I want to be a speaker, but if I stepped up to volunteer to help other speakers, do you think I'd get more recognition doing that? I think so. So, volunteering has always been an excellent way to gain visibility within an organization and gain recognition outside of an organization. So, if something like speaking is your forte, consider being a volunteer with the Speakers Bureau. If podcasting is your thing, consider being a volunteer to assist with the Sage Circle Alliance's podcast that has already launched. They're lining up interviews now, and it's called Sage Wisdom for Wicked Problems. And I like that because there's a great correlation to the think tank, right? The think tank is creating reference to the problems that already exist. And then they're making inroads to derive solutions. And, there's no one solution to a big problem. You got to come to it from many trajectories and viewpoints, vantage points. And when you do that, you come up with multiple solutions. And so there's the think tank group that you can volunteer to be a part of. There's even the marketing and membership group that you can volunteer to be a part of. So where we're talking about Sage Circle Alliance being the future, a plant-based lifestyle, and really focusing on the health of people, compassion, and saving our planet, there are many places for you to plug into. You don't have time to volunteer, plug in, get your business in there, get yourself in there, get recognized for being a member of the Sage Circle Alliance. And with that comes so much more. Janet, what would you add to what we've already talked about today that you want people to know about the Sage Circle Alliance?
Well, I think it's sometimes we want to reach more people all at once, but we have to remember it's one on one is really great, and the the better we get to know each other on a personal level, the better we can spread our message together collaboratively. And it's all about getting to know people and working with them, mentoring them, sharing our skills, because we all have various backgrounds and experiences, and we could bring that to our Sage Circle Alliance and help others that could use that as a springboard to move on and do bigger and better things.
Beautiful, beautiful. Well, before we wrap this up, I want to try to show this video. I love this video, and I think that it's a great depiction of what you will find within the Sage Circle Alliance. And this video can be found on YouTube at Sage Circle Alliance. You can even find it on Facebook at Sage Circle Alliance. And let me see if I can do this. Okay, do you see that?
I do.
All right. Let me know if you can hear the sound.
Yes.
Awesome. That was amazing.
Love
And
it. I love it.
I want people to know that you can find, oops. All right, there we go. I want people to know that you can find us on YouTube, find the videos, subscribe to our channel, find us on Facebook, like our page, make a comment. If you're looking for the link to be able to join us, you can find it at sagecirclealliance.org. In the top right-hand corner, you'll actually find the link that says Join the SEA. Click on it. You'll be able to scroll down and see all of the membership levels. The one that fits for you is the one that fits. And the beauty of this is that we wanted to make sure that there was little to no barrier to entry. And so every level has an opportunity for you to come in and pay the annual membership, or there are payment options. So we want to make sure that everyone has the best opportunity to join us in the Sage Circle Alliance, to join hands, lock arms with us as we continue to move forward and give some added velocity to the movement. So, Janet, thanks for joining me today. This has
Thank
been
you.
awesome.
Thank you, Vegan. And I think we also should just mention that we have a student, category. So we are, opening it up to high school, college students, because they do often want to make a difference in their schools and with their age group. And we also have um, our volunteer and our small business, our startup, all the way up to corporate membership. Now, Velan, if someone is curious and not sure about becoming a member, is there a place on our website that they could just ask a question?
Yes, actually, on the website, let's take a look. Um, on the website, there's plenty of information. However, if you'd like more information, there is a link, a button that you can click that will basically allow you to do that. And I will share my screen and show everyone exactly what that looks like. All right. So this is our home page. And as you can see, if you have a particular interest, you can do a search by keyword. And if you, in fact, have a question, you can click the contact button and let us know how we might be able to help you. But if you're interested in, I'm already signed in, but if you go to the join on the top right hand corner, there's going to be a button for you to be able to click that will take you to this page. And this gives you your membership plan options and the criteria for becoming a member. As Janet said, there's a volunteer level, a student level, solo entrepreneur, nonprofit, startup, small business, lifestyle medicine. So if you're a lifestyle medicine practitioner, board certified, you can come in at this level per year. Corporate, we have corporate levels. We've got corporations, we've got small businesses that include a digital marketing firm, a website design and developer. We've got all kinds of coaches, health coaches, nutrition coaches. We've got coaches who will help you to actually clean out your pantry and restock your pantry with the right foods that will help you to sustain this lifestyle. And then Corporate Plus. So corporate members, if you have employees and you want to encourage them into better health, we encourage you to connect with us because we can create a plan that will help your employees with some of the resources that we have. Wouldn't it be great to show your employees how to clean out their pantry and restock with good, wholesome foods, to do batch cooking so that they can really spend their time more wisely in how it is that they're preparing for healthy meals as well as delivering healthy meals to their families. Those are some of the things that we actually can plan to do for corporate. And then we've got a special category for enterprise level, and that one is tailored to the corporate or other environment who wants to do something. Now, even with saying that, I want to let people know that there is a calendar of events that we're populating that is going to show you what events are happening. You can look at the calendar on a monthly basis, click an event, and it'll give you the details of what's going on and the location of it. And more will be populated in here as time goes on. So you've got an opportunity to get your information in there. You can see that news and resources. You can post a blog article, community articles. We've even got a job board. You're looking for someone to help you in your business, or if you're a solopreneur, you're looking for someone who can help you do what you're doing, or at least support you in what you're doing. We've got a podcast. If you want to be a guest on a podcast show, the Speakers Bureau, there's so many places that you can plug in. Our network, these are the categories that our members will be a part of. And if you don't see a category that fits for you, let us know. You know, we tried to think of everything. However, if, again, there's a category that we're missing, we'd love to talk to you about it and get it added. You can find out information about us, our mission, our founding members, why join the Sage Circle Alliance. And we've got a list of FAQs for you as well. So there's an awful lot for you to be able to plug into as you're considering membership. And we want to give you that opportunity by, here it is, sagecirclealliance.org. Go there, tool around, find out the information that's going to help you to make a good decision, because during the month of May, this is our membership drive month, you actually, as a new member, get a 10% discount on your membership when you join this month. And what we'd love for you to do is join, send us a video of what it was that put you over the fence and said, I'm doing this. And we are going to, after the drive is completed, share some of those videos. We may even have something special for like the best video that comes into us. So we're excited about what's going to be happening this month. On May 17th, plan on joining us. That's going to be the actual birthday party for the Sage Circle Alliance. And there's a whole story around that. We're going to get Paul to share that story and really identify what the big birthday party and ribbon cutting is going to be all about. And if you're someone who likes the idea of the Sage Circle Alliance and the fact that all of these professionals are now going to be resources in a hub called Sage Circle Alliance, and you as someone who's looking for this kind of information and connections with the coaches and the doctors and the nurses and the people who can help in this arena, there's going to be a membership opportunity for you too. So stay tuned. And there's also going to be an opportunity for those of you who want to support the Sage Circle Alliance to do so by donating. And when you donate, you're going to receive some gifts from us for those donations. And we'll be sharing more about that as well. So thanks for joining us. Janet, anything else?
I'm so excited for the future of this Sage network. And Sage means wisdom. And we have a group of wisdom, plant-based and vegan wisdom thinkers. And our collaborations in the future are going to be just, changing the world.
Yes, they are. And I'm with you. I'm so excited about it all. And I just want to let everyone know that we really appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Make sure that you check out the Sage Circle Alliance. Give us some feedback, like pages, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave us some comments, ask the questions that help us to give out more information. And we just appreciate you. So with that said, we're going to see you next time. And next time is tomorrow. So join us and we'll see you then. Thanks and bye for now.